we're looking at, like, I can literally see this guy not living 4 years.
Well, I mean, mine kind of picks up where both of y'all are going with. Mine, you were kind of talking a lot of Bad Blood pay-per-view references earlier, and I'm glad you are, because that's where I had this taking place. I had this taking place as a one-time deal at Bad Blood. No, it's not a Hell in a Cell match. We're not gonna ruin the
nostalgia.
anniversary and the nostalgia on these two fucks.
No.
I got it as a no hold bar match.
Okay.
But hear me out on this, because you guys might appreciate this real quick. So first you got Donald Trump entering, and you got him going with Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Ric Flair by his side.
Woo!
So we got Donald J. Trump being part of the original Four Horsemen for a minute.
Okay.
Following that, you got Biden coming in, being accompanied to the ring by the York Foundation. Either you guys remember that?
Yes. Holy
But
cow.
I got Terry Reynolds and the Rockin' Rockers.
Ooh.
Because it only seemed fitting to have Marty Jannetty and Robert Gibson running around with Joe Biden. Now, that ain't shit. Let's really get into it. Let's get into this, because this is gonna be some fun shit. WWE loves taking us on these little bit of a journey, and it feels like a gimmick, right?
Right.
And let's just be honest. After that debate last week, these two are a gimmick. Look, I mean, hell, man, look at our background, for instance. We're basing it all on because these two guys feel like a giant gimmick. But this match is going to start out with both of these candidates murdering words that nobody can understand. Donald Trump's going to throw the first punch, and he's hitting Biden right between the eyes, with Biden returning it, punching Trump. And in the process, he nearly unseats that dead cat that lays on top of his head. While both of them throw some punches, Trump backs into a corner. Biden hits Trump with a barrage of chops, murmuring what sounds like it's supposed to be woo. But unfortunately, because of Joe Biden, it don't sound a damn thing like it. Now, since you want to mock Ric Flair, Joe Biden, Donald Trump's going to turn right back around and give you that finger poke in the eye, leading Biden to fall out of the ring almost the same way he fell off of that bicycle. With the action now outside of the ring, Trump begins grabbing chairs from under the ring, and it seems to have some tweets from anywhere between 2016 to 2021 taped to him. It's kind of fucked up, ain't it? Okay. So Trump throws the first chair, and as he swings it at Biden, Trump is heard yelling, "Grab them by the pussy." After he sears the chair shots to the back, Biden begins hulking up and gives Trump the whole finger point of doom.
Oh my
god! And hits Donald Trump with the old Dusty Rhodes bionic elbow.
Holy shit!
We gotta pause, man, because this is even better out loud than when I wrote it. And mind you, this is what I felt was the best one out of all of them I had.
Oh my god! Okay, here, I'm dying, dude.
Alright. Let's get back to it. Because now Joe Biden is in control. But Ric Flair decides to get involved to attempt to hit Sleepy Joe with a low blow from behind. But yet it backfires because, let's be honest, Joe Biden ain't got no balls. So Biden turns his attention to the other members of the Horsemen and starts hitting his chest and just acting like a damn ultimate warrior, screaming out things like, "I'm a 6 handicap." Thus confusing everybody that can hear this bullshit. With Biden focused on the horsemen on the other side of the ring, Donald Trump starts getting attacked by the Rockin' Rockers, with Terry Reynolds barking out the orders like the little chihuahua that we know she is as a manager. Gibson of the Rockin' Rockers grabs a table from under the ring that has 1621 guilty spray painted across it. Gibson places Donald Trump on top of that table as Marty Jannetty climbs to the top of the rope, gives the good old DX chop, and says, "Fuck Shawn Michaels," and jumps off the top rope, executing the elbow drop through the table and through Donald Trump, causing both to go through the table, obviously.
Love him.
With the action outside of the ring getting extremely controversial, who better else to enter the ring and hit the music other than Shawn Michaels himself? As he sprints down to the ring, he starts giving everybody the sweet chin music, saving Ric Flair for last, but yet skips over Marty Jannetty somehow. The crowd starts chanting, "Holy shit, holy shit," because let's be honest, Shawn Michaels running, you know damn well it's a holy shit moment.
That hip.
With all of the distractions from ringside eliminated, the action between the two candidates has resumed, with Biden hitting Trump with a couple of right hands. Trump begins countering as both candidates begin a round of slap boxing for seniors, which we had seen earlier in the match and obviously was pretty comical. But this time, Donald Trump gets the upper hand. But in this moment, in his last gasp for air, Joe Biden counters with a spear and tries to cover Donald Trump, thinking that just like 2021 or just like in 2020, he's going to win. But this time, it's just a 2 count. And here in wrestling, you ain't getting a recount. You just got to get up and fight again. Trump counters with a guillotine, forcing Biden to submit, ultimately declaring Donald Trump the winner. And as we see Donald Trump raising his hand in victory, just wait, glass shatters. Here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake has arrived. Stone Cold enters the ring and automatically singles for beers. As you know, we're thinking we're getting a whole celebratory way of Donald Trump and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold, though, helps up Joe Biden to his feet, with Trump still in the ring. Stone Cold hands out beers to both of them, looks at them both, toasts, and says, "Now quit being a bunch of jackasses." With all three toasting and having a beer, Stone Cold stuns Joe Biden in the middle of the ring. With a huge grin on his face, Donald Trump attempts to celebrate with the rattlesnake, only to be met by a stunner again. With both candidates laying in puddles of blood or puddles of beer, and Joe Biden laying in piss as well, Austin's music hits again, and he celebrates ending with the 2 worst presidential candidates that we've ever fucking seen in